Hey everyone, Gary Serra here with Gary Serra & Associates with your September market update. I hope that you all had an awesome Thanksgiving and enjoyed lots of turkey and stuffing and all the fixins. We also wanted to take this time to invite you to our first annual Halloween pumpkin patch and food drive. It'll be happening this October 20th, Saturday from 11 to 2 p.m. at Memorial South Park in East Vancouver. We'll be there with pumpkins and Halloween treats. Bring a non-perishable food donation or cash and get a pumpkin of your choice and hang out with us. So we hope to see you on October 20th for that. Going to our market update and what's going on with the market. So for September in home sales, we saw 1,595 homes sold in September. This represents a 17.3% decrease from August of this year and a whopping 43.5% decrease from September of last year. So we're really seeing a big change from not only last month but last year. Looking at current listings, right now in the Metro Vancouver area, there are 13,084 homes listed for September. This represents a 10.7% increase over August, so last month, and a 38.2% increase from September of last year. So again, we're seeing more listings and fewer sales. Market definitions based on sales to active ratio. So this tells us what kind of market we're in, whether we're in a seller's market, a balanced market, or a buyer's market. And a seller's market is anything over 20% sales to active ratio. A buyer's market is anything under 12%, and anything in between 12 and 20 is a balanced market. So where are we right now in all the different categories of housing? With condos, we're seeing for September 17.6%, which again puts us in a balanced market. But if we compare that to August, we'll see that condos were at 26.6%, which was a seller's market. So we're seeing that condos have now shifted from a seller's market into an upper balanced market. If we look at townhomes for September, they were at 14%, so again, balanced market, a little on the lower scale of the balanced market. And for August, they were at 19.4%, so just on the cusp of seller's market, and so they've dropped as well. In the detached homes sector for September, 7.8%, so again, definitely well into the buyer's market category. And if we compare that to August, we were at 9.2. So we're seeing essentially a trending down in every category, and some of them have actually taken us from sellers with condos into balanced now, and or townhomes going from an upper sort of almost seller's market into a mid-balanced market. The combined ratio, if you look for September, was 12.2%, which puts us just a shade into balanced market, verging on buyer's market. And if we compare that to August, we were at 16.3, which was sort of on the upper middle end of a balanced market. So again, trending downward. The benchmark price for Metro Vancouver currently stands at $1,070,600. This represents a 2.2% increase from September of last year and a 3.1% decrease over the last 3 months. So we're definitely seeing, and this is a question we get a lot from our clients, is what's happening with prices? It's not just about active listings or sold listings, but prices. And obviously we're seeing a slight decrease in prices overall. Not major, but definitely the activity levels are way down and inventories are up, and we're now seeing sales, prices actually kind of drop a little bit. Looking at the highlights for every category, if we look at detached for September, the benchmark price was 1.54 let's say million for houses. That and in September there was just over 6,500 active listings and just over 500 sales, and average days on market for detached was 53 days, and that's for detached of Metro Vancouver. In townhomes, the benchmark price was just over 837,000, just shy of 2,000 active listings and 275 sales, and average days on market was 33 days. For apartments or condos, the benchmark price was just over $687,000. Active listings were just over 4,600 active listings, 812 sales, and average days on market 32 days. So we're definitely seeing that townhomes and apartments both are within that range of just about a month average days on market to sell, and whereas detached is really like now verging on just shy of 2 months. So we're really seeing a difference there. What does this mean for you? Well, as we've been saying for the last probably 3 or 4 months, it's a really great time to move up in the market. If you are looking to sell and buy and go from a property that, let's say, is $1 million going into a property that's let's say $2 million as an example. I mean, if the market, even if the market were to correct 10%, because that's a nice round number to use as an example, the $2 million property would then be worth $200,000 less, and the $1 million property would be worth $100,000 less. So you actually benefit from the discounting in the market on the purchase side. And this is what we're really telling all of our clients now that are looking to sell and buy, is that you're really doing well on the buy side, so try not to get too focused on the selling side. If you're thinking of selling, timing and proper pricing is everything. You know, right now with our sellers, we are saying that pricing is so key, and we have to be on top of the market at every step of the way and be proactive. If the market kind of is a moving target right now, so if we're not getting the activity we need within the first 2 weeks or so, we have to adjust our strategy right away, because the longer a property is sitting, the less it's worth. If you're thinking of buying, it's an awesome time because there's less competition. With our buyer clients right now, and we're seeing way more buyer clients kind of coming out of the woodwork and are coming off the fence and calling us and saying, hey, we want to buy now. It's way more calmer of a market to buy in. You can do your due diligence, you can go and get property inspections and read, documentation and do all the due diligence with proper timing. So it's a much calmer market for buyers that makes it easier for them. In a shifting market, strategy is everything when it comes to selling. As I said before, pricing is so key in making sure that you get the best terms in the shortest time for the most amount of money. We just sold a property 2 days ago, a really cute studio apartment that had a huge outdoor space in Lynn Valley. We underpriced it very strategically and very aggressively, and we had over 100 people through the open houses in total. We had 16 offers, and it sold just shy of $50,000 over asking, which was incredible. We had so many agents say, how did you do that in this market? It was just strategy. So it's not happening as often, and you have to be extra aggressive to do that, but it does still happen with proper pricing and proper strategy. I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, of course, always reach out. You can either call, email, or text, or visit our website at garysarah.com, and we'll see you guys next month.